This anti-vax movement has a lot of things that I love: star power, science denial, and hipster appeal. Cause penny farthings and handlebar mustaches are cool, but nothing is more vintage than dying of rubella. This statement belongs to Stephen Colbert, a simple comedian. Therefore, shouldn't his opinion really be considered? However, it cannot be ignored the increase of a phobia associated with the vaccine. The vaccines could cause paralysis, or because of the vaccines the child could have autism. These two reactions are more and more common on the internet. In what concerns the vaccines, the world is split up in two, between a majority who accepts them as life-saving medicine and a vocal minority who regards them as being dangerous and also a threat to the people's personal freedom. As a consequence, the effects could have fatal implications. The numbers talk for themselves, and it's not necessarily about third world countries. For instance, in 2014, 29 European Union member states reported 59,008 cases of tuberculosis, of which, as in the previous years, almost 50% come from Romania, Poland, and the United Kingdom. In 2014, 30 European Union countries reported 22,442 cases of hepatitis B virus infection. In the same year, 30 European Union member states reported 3,969 cases of measles, 77% of the children aged between 1 and 4 not being vaccinated. Globally, almost 1.6 million of people die annually by the invasive pathology caused by Streptococcus pneumoniae. The experts consider that through vaccination between 2 and 3 million of deaths caused by diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis and measles are annually avoided, and yet some people still die because of them. But why? The lack of vaccines could be a cause. The gravity of the situation determined Nelson Mandela to notice that life or death for a young child too often depends on whether he or she is born in a country where vaccines are available or not. But this is not the only explanation. For instance, in Romania, the vaccination against MMR, measles, mumps and rubella got to 80% in some areas in 2014. Even a bigger decrease was recorded regarding DPT vaccine, diphtheria, pertussis, tetanus, this vaccination rate being 75% in 2014 compared to 96% in 2013. In the last 10 years, MMR vaccine was the most criticized by the anti-vax movement, being the vaccine with the highest refusal rate. The total number of measles confirmed cases in Romania so far is 12,648, from which 50 are deaths. Despite this situation, the anti-vax movement considers their position justified, their arguments being strengthened even by some doctors. For instance, Dr. Christa Todia-Gross, general practitioner and the author of the book Vaccines, Prevention or Disease, considers measles a simple childhood disease that all children must do. The book appeared in 2011 and is considered the anti-vax movement Bible. More precisely, the contestants accuse the adverse effects. Certainly, they cannot be denied. Under these circumstances, everything reduces to one matter: whether this reaction's risk is higher than the vaccine's benefits or not. If it wasn't for the vaccines, the smallpox would still kill almost 2 million people each year. The truth is that vaccines saved and continue to save millions of lives. Then why do people continue to criticize the vaccines? Mainly because of an incorrect perspective of risk assessment. Those who oppose to vaccination do it because they overestimate the associated risks and deny its benefits. The problem is that in both cases, the cost could be fatal. This is what Nelson Mandela referred to when he said, giving children a healthy start in life, no matter where they are born or the circumstances of their birth, is the moral obligation of every one of us.